well, as we're all students in this class, we probably all have the intention of transferring soon. And as we all move into our upper division classes, everyone usually can get a headache. Well, my speech today centers on the claim that brand name and generic drugs are identical in effectiveness. Students and regular people alike visit the drugstore and often question the efficiency of the generic versus the brand name because there's such a huge price difference. A conclusion that is often drawn is that brand name is more effective, but however, this is untrue. According to Lori Reisner, clinical pharmacy coordinator for the Palo Alto Medical Foundation, the FDA states that generic drugs must be therapeutically equivalent to the brand name drug. Numerous studies have attempted to show differences in brand and generic drugs. In order to ensure its safety and effectiveness, a generic drug undergoes intensive testing. The FDA sets up guidelines and requires strict testing in order to determine which drugs act the same way in the body. After learning such regulation exists, one may wonder how much money you could save, because we're all students, we all have expenses. So Reiser also addressed this topic with the statistics stating that generic drugs are less expensive than brand name drugs. On average, most generic drugs are approximately half the price of their brand name counterparts. Based on 1999 values of the average wholesale price, the brand name blood pressure drug called Hydradiol was 8 times more expensive than its generic counterpart, as the antidepressant Elavil was twice the cost of its generic counterpart. It's surprising how many brand name drugs are out there that boast a generic counterpart. So you might be wondering what kinds of drugs are these. We all have probably taken Advil before. If you just buy the regular ibuprofen, you could probably save like $3 or $4. In conclusion, all of this evidentiary support convinces me that not only are the generic drugs equivalent to the brand name drugs in effectiveness, but they'll also